And welcome back. Episode 10. We got a little bit of a lull there. We got a little busy, but we're going to get back on it. J&J Smoking Hour. We finally hit double digits. So Jared Jackson here at Omerta Cigar, South Tulsa. Smoking a Cro-Mag Mode 5, my breakfast and dinner cigar. So, turn it over to my cool Hort.
You got Joel Reeser, mouth of the Midwest, of course, the evening coffee. No cigar tonight. I'm actually in my room because I had like 5 cigars today. We had a good friend of ours come down from Cigar Chateau. We wanted to promote his app Unwrapped, and he came and joined us for the pairing tonight. So we had a few cigars, but I guess if I can cheat, my last one before I left was the Joya de Nicaragua Numero Uno L'Ambassador, which was a feature pairing cigar tonight, and then smoked a gift from the guys up there, a Christophe Cameroon Lancero. So we're smoking good today.
Well, while we're at it, why don't you tell us a little bit about this app that you're that the
Yeah,
guys
so as everybody knows, we do brokering and with Cigar Sales Crews. So I know it had been discussed for a while, but our good friend James Wilroy, good buddy of ours, regular at Cigar Chateau up in Wichita, Kansas, great shop, good account, good friends for many years, had been working on this. And, everybody that knows Cigar Dojo or the Drew Estate app in its heyday when Sam was there, was really not just a way to check in your cigars and kind of flaunt what you were smoking. But what I really like about what James is doing, it's called Unwrapped, UNWRAPPD, no E. And it's really kind of got the best of all those worlds, including some of the things that we're missing, multiple pairings. He's working on a retailer aspect of it too, which would be a good way to promote events, things of that sort. But what's really nice is we really haven't had outside what we're doing, and we'll talk to that, with the boutique bash later. But I think it's going to be a really good way to connect Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, surrounding areas, because we've got a real robust cigar crew, and it'll be kind of a cool way to check in your cigars there and everything, outside all of us utilizing Facebook and Instagram, things that we do in that regard. So I was honored to have him down today. Thursday night pairing, always a good thing at Stag Stillwater. And what was really cool is on his own accord, he ended up putting together a couple swag packs with like a cigar caddy and some unwrapped logoed stuff. And then he actually was gracious enough to get a box of our Drew Estate Undercrown Lounge Edition, which everybody knows is discontinued. When the guys finish the pairing tonight, he's going to raffle that off. So we are more than glad to support great friends, good people, and honored to have him down, man. We've been trying to get together for a couple of weeks. So that was that.
Perfect. Now, can you find this app on
Google
Play Store?
Yep, Google Play Store, Apple Store, because I have an iPhone, so you can get it through the App Store there. Google Play. What's cool is what we've got set up in Stag Stillwater, and I'll have these at the other locations if we want. Literally, you scan the QR code, and it pulls it, like say you got a Google phone or whatever, Samsung, it'll pull up your App Store right to the app. Really
Perfect. Cool. And the name of it again is what?
Unwrapped, without the E.
Without the E. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it, man. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. We all know I'm smoking the Cro-Mag. Got a lot to catch up on. We'll start with the first inaugural, if you will. That is what first means.
Yeah.
Inaugural means. Oklahoma City Cigar Boutique Bash that was held 2 Saturdays ago here in Oklahoma City, or there in Oklahoma City. Great event. We had LFD, Aventura, Roma, Saka, Illusione, and Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of releases. Basically anything that's been out since June, we held back for the event. So lots of new stuff dropping with all the vendors. It was nice to get Illusione, which we're going to be introducing to the store next week. Now that we've gotten the Protocol release out of the way. And so what's your thoughts on how the first year went, bro?
Honestly, man, it was a really fantastic time. I know everybody that attended had a blast. They spent a few bucks along the way. They're gonna be smoking good, But outside, we'll talk about the cigars in a minute. But our great friends at Eddie's, we catered it, and everybody ate well. They drank well. Like we had kind of like a bar set up, and great thanks, of course, to our great friends at the Oklahoma City Shriners Center, where we were able to host the event. Really good time. Love you got my dog randomly in the background now, Gio. But anyways, it was really neat for everybody to be able to come through and obviously enjoy some really rare cigars, new releases, old favorites. But the camaraderie, I'm sitting here talking about my buddy James and the Unwrapped app, first ever boutique bash. Like, it's really all about the camaraderie. And it wasn't just all our great members and people coming in from out of state. I want to shout out our great friend DeMario was there from ZT Cigars. Like, really cool to, have a guy that's, had a cup of coffee with a great Oklahoma event before, but like, he was like even telling me like what a great time he had. My man was macked out, by the way. He had the green and black on, man, looking good. But just everybody I talked to, man, just really had a good time. And we had guys kind of representing all locations too. A couple of my guys from Stilly, and of course we had Oklahoma City and Stag, and Panda came in from Wisconsin, and all that. But like, it's cool because we really had a great first year, I think. But there's what's kind of neat is we're able to kind of take some of that and make it even bigger and better next year. You know what I mean? But it was just really nice to be able to get together with reps too. We had Fish there and our great friend Mike Rosales from Roma, and Tracy and Joe, nice guys with Saka. And of course, I was holding it down at ADV and Protocol. And what's the new rep's name from LFD? It's the first time I met him. It was really cool. Kirk?
Eric,
excuse me. Yeah. Dude, I mean, bro, you talk about getting thrown from the frying pan into the fire, man. He was holding it down, and everybody did a great job, and the raffle prizes were fantastic. Everybody's stoked about that. I didn't even think about it. We had guys up from our Monroe, Louisiana area. So like, I really had a blast, man. I can't wait till next year when we, as we like to say, we make it bigger and better,
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll be announcing, I've actually secured the date already. So we'll announce that on the next show. And it'll be like a save the date type deal. Once I get the vendors squared up, or secured down, if you will, I will start putting tickets out for sale. We're going to change the format just a little bit for next year, based on some feedback we got. But I think, again, everybody had a great time.
Yeah.
Lots of great releases, bro. A lot of people hit me up from outside. What were your top two? I know you smoked a bunch of different. What was your top two releases out of the show?
Obviously, since we're brokering ADV and Protocol, I'll show love, and we'll be talking about law here.
Well, let's narrow it down to new releases that we released at the.
I mean, without it, dude, you got to put a gun in my head, Jarrett, because like, I love the King Quahinario from Roma Craft. I don't know if you had a chance to smoke that yet. I had a chance to smoke that in Texas, but dude, it was like even better the second time. But like, low key, actually, honorable mention, dude, that red meat lovers, it's the box press Toro. I think it's called the ribeye.
The ribeye, yeah.
Like, that is damn near the exact same release that my boy did back for Smoke In with Saka. But man, we had so much good stuff. Like, I had straight up forgotten about the Moisture de Saka, the Krakatoa. So I smoked that the next day when we all got together at Stilly, that Sunday, as it were.
Right.
Bro, that thing was money, man. Like, Steve can't miss. An honorable mention, it's not a new release, but new to us. Dude, I talk about Candelas, and people know I like three of them. Bro, that whole, now it's the original Documents Candela Lancero, but formerly the Holy Lance Candela from Illusione. Kevin was smoking it today at the shop. That is a fantastic cigar. I can't wait for y'all to try that one too if you didn't smoke it at the bash.
Yep, I would say my two favorite releases that I've smoked so far. So that weeds some out. The Law Part 3.
Of course, yeah. I figured we'd have a whole combo on that.
Law Part 3.
That's great.
We'll leave that one out since we did a release on that. Papa Saka.
I haven't smoked it yet. I got two of them.
Yeah, Papa Saka is a phenomenal cigar.
Yeah.
If I had to go with another one, I would probably go with the Red Meat Lovers. I think it was the filet mignon I had.
What size was it? Like,
it was small. It was like a small.
I think that's the filet because he's doing the sizes like steaks, so that makes sense. Yeah, so filet's the smallest.
We had that as a after dinner, after party smoke on Saturday.
Is that at the Wilshire?
Well, we had it after that when we got to the house.
Because I smoked the Robusto size of that, which whatever's above a filet. That's where I smoked Robusto, and I really enjoyed that there. So
I can't remember the fourth name. There's the filet, the porterhouse, the ribeye.
That's the 60. Yeah, that's the Robusto's the one I can't remember because the porterhouse I assume is the 60 with the box press 60, which was really good too.
Yeah. So great releases.
Oh yeah.
Some of my favorite, actually, because we were busy.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the pre-party and the after party.
Yeah.
So I got to, especially the after party because the reps some of the reps were there. at both nights. I got to visit with the reps and Rosales.
Yeah.
And his brother were there at the
Yeah,
after party. Ordered some, phenomenal Empire pizza.
Yeah.
Just had a good time, bro. So
The
that's my
pre-party. We talked about the pre-party real quick, man. And honorable mention, like God bless Fish, for doing that, dude. I really liked a lot of those Freud cigars, man. That Agape, holy cow, man! That's the first time I had that. That was a fantastic cigar too.
Yeah, I'm still a big fan of the Alter Ego. That's still my
Yeah,
jam.
of course. Yeah, I had that later.
Yeah,
I love that one.
definitely for that. So yeah, looking forward to that. We will be having a second year. I've already secured the date and same location. We'll do a pre-party. It'll be a different mix-up.
Cool.
We're gonna change a few things up, make it easier for us, easier for you guys coming in. And I know I've got some 808 crew coming out, and looks like some of the Vegas crews coming out. So it should be a great time, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah.
And then we rolled from that.
Yeah.
We had a Drew event on Thursday after that.
Man, I'm mercy. Your boy tired. That's why I'm sitting in my easy chair here, bro. I know how.
And then we rolled out the Law Part 3.
Yeah.
So the Law Part 3 with Protocol Cigars, the great guys Juan and Kevin over at Protocol.
Yeah.
Phenomenal release, man. We did really well for the weekend at all the stores. Gave away a really nice, I guess you call it a revolver. It's a 6-shooter, old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of your guys at Stillwater.
Yeah, he's working on all the goodies for it, man. He's down in Tampa enjoying a little vacation. Actually, funny, he got his pack to go down to Tampa with the boys, enjoy it. He smokes
nice.
He smokes a lot of Protocol. He's a big He's firefighter. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So what's your thoughts on the Law Part 3 in reference to the previous 2 releases?
So here's what's crazy, man. I love First Law, but that's an evening smoke for me. That's a morning smoke for you. Law 2.0, I smoke a lot, but I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn. I thought I was at first, but I'm hearing this from the Stilly guys for sure. A couple of the Tulsa fellas. Dude, I think it's the best release we've had yet. I love it, man. The more I smoke it, I realize, my whole thing with a good cigar, can I smoke it any time of day?
Right.
And it's funny, it's just little tweaks and stuff, but it's with Mexican San Andres wrapper.
Right.
Condega binder and Nika, Nika fillers, various regions. If I'm not mistaken, hopefully I'm not misquoting one on that, but man, dude, it's just, there's a nice sweetness to it. The spice, kind of like that, again, Lazona. It's what that Lazona is known for, when you pick up a nice Espinosa or any Protocol cigar, but dude, it just hits right. I think it's the size. I like that Corona size of that, man. That for me, that's a really good gauge point of a cigar. But obviously that's my take, but Stilly guys, man, they're going back to it. Guys that have already bought bundles and fivers are going back to the daily now.
It'll give us a real good indicator what the rebound sales look like now that I'm starting to see them hit.
Sure.
People's, I'm starting to see them get posted that people got them in the mail or whatever, or posted they picked them up this weekend. They did get a chance to get them early at the boutique bash, but the main release was this past weekend.
Sure, Saturday, Sunday.
I'll say that it is the lighter of the 3. It's definitely not a light cigar. But it is lighter of the 3. The first is obviously my favorite because it was like a powerhouse, bro.
That'll hit you, man. That thing will kick you in the teeth.
So I bought the last bundle off the site, so we're officially
out. Ask if there's any left. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I messed around. We had 7 left. Yeah. And then I noticed on Monday that there's only 1 bundle left. I was like, oh shit.
You gotta lock it down.
Better hurry up and buy me a bundle, bro.
Yeah, just save it for a rainy day.
I have 2 that are signed by Juan, so I don't want to smoke those anytime soon. So at least I got 1 to smoke now. Yeah. And cool. But yeah, I think from a overall favorite, number 3 is definitely going to be probably more for everybody because it's still got some strength, but it's just not overpowering like the first one was, right?
Guys that smoke like Themis, you gotta think, man. I got a lot of police, firefighters, all that Stilly, but all my Darren. I remember Darren. Yeah, everybody knows our good friend Darren Zanfordino and Stilly, but Darren loves the Themis, and he smokes cyber crimes. Kind of more on that medium, obviously.
Right.
And they're really enjoying it, man. I know he was talking about giving it to some of the fellas when he got a bundle. But yeah, I feel like all the guys that enjoy the lighter smokes, for Robert Peel, natural things of that sort, they're really gonna go back to that on the regular.
Well, I can officially tell everybody that number 4 is in the works.
That was my next question.
I'm not going to release the size, but it is going to be a different size than we've done so far. So far we've done Robusto, the box press Robusto, and now the Corona Gorda with the soft box press kind of. And I'm really looking forward to number 4.
Sweet.
I think we'll swing a little bit closer up to a medium to full
That was my next
versus a
question.
medium.
Cool.
But hopefully I'll know by early spring, but it should be ready for our anniversary party at the headquarters.
Cool.
I
Cool.
want to
Cool.
drop
Cool.
it there.
What number
So,
are we even on? 9 or 10? I'm losing track, man.
I want to say it's
9?
number 9.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why I
Yeah.
thought like 9 all of a sudden, but yeah, man, oh mercy.
So,
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely be releasing that, and then on to OU football.
Yeah.
So
Well, I tell you what, man.
been a good season.
Yeah, no, they've been playing their ass off, but I do remember telling the Stilly guys, when I watched the schedule, draft season, all that the trap game for Cowboys was going to be South Alabama. It didn't work out for them. I knew that damn trap game for us was going to be UCF. We got the win, but boy, I tell you, man. But outside of that, we've been playing great football.
In all fairness, I really felt like UCF, and I kept telling everybody, Dylan went to school there for 3 years.
Lebby
was their offensive coordinator out there for a year. Yeah. That's how Dylan ended up at UCF.
Correct.
So I wasn't surprised that they came out swinging and wanting to play well. Some miscues on special teams on our part. Yeah. But overall, a win's a win.
Yeah,
we didn't struggle. It just wasn't a great performance on our part. But you got to be able to win games when you're on your B game too, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
so it's 7-0. We won more games than last year.
Yep.
Kansas coming up this weekend, and it looks like it's going to be some pretty wet and cold weather up in Lawrence this weekend. So I'm expecting that really hurts Kansas because Kansas has got their strength is throwing.
Yeah,
they're not a running team.
Nope.
So that's really kind of bodes well for us.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes, but I'm expecting us to come out 8-0 heading into the last part of the season. And I'm really happy with the way the defense has performed.
Oh my God, dude.
I was telling somebody the other day, I love when Baker was there and came on, or Kyler Murray was there. But my biggest deal is that the defenses were so atrocious. As a football fan, I could not enjoy the game.
No, that's what I always
even though we were getting W's, I did not enjoy the game.
You know what's my least favorite game in OU history?
Baker, the OU Texas Tech game.
Baker and Patty. Yeah, offensively, you love that. As a defense guy, I hated it. But what's crazy, dude, if you look at their defense, bro, man, you know how, bro, I would take Stutzman in Dallas right now. I'm sure you take him in Kansas City too. He's special, but
Kansas City for sure. Woody, especially with Bolton being out.
yeah. I see. Oh man, oh mercy. Yeah, Van Rush, But Bolton,
so that game was definitely rough. OU Texas Tech game.
Yeah.
And man, but like I said, I'm really excited about OU football this year. It's regardless of what happens the rest of the season. I feel like BV's the right person at the helm.
Yeah,
he's done a phenomenal job. If you look at what's happening at USC, they're getting a taste, bro. They're getting a taste of what it was like for us. And the defense, look at the recruiting for next year, the recruiting rankings. USC is OU's at number 5 now.
Who's number 1? Probably Bama. Georgia.
I think it's Georgia or Bama, one of the two.
Always
but the spread between 1 and 5
not bad.
Is minimal.
Texas up there?
Texas is number 6 or 8.
Pretty good. You're probably gonna have all the SEC schools. Maybe Ohio State will be
Ohio State's up there. I think Michigan's up there. Oregon maybe.
Top schools.
I didn't go look through that list, but I know that the spread. I think we picked up since I last looked 2 more 4-stars.
Yeah.
And I think we're in a hunt for a couple more guys. But
I think we need to look at a couple other receivers for next year too. You got Anderson.
We have a young receiving crew, bro. There's no seniors on this.
What's
Drake Stoops? Drake Stoops is the only senior.
He's gonna get drafted. He's gonna make some money for somebody.
Where's Drake Stoops? Only senior. Anthony, the transfer from Michigan.
Anthony. I love
the red shirt, so he can come back again. Farouk's a junior. He could leave, but he could come back.
If he goes out right now, he's probably a 3rd or a 4th. If he comes back, he's a 1st. He's so
well.
good.
It really depends though, because Dylan could come back. I don't think he will. But the kid on the bench is good, bro. So we'll see what Jackson brings to the table. Yeah, Jackson Arnold brings to the table, and if he's the guy he's supposed to be, man, or it lives up to a B- of his grade, evaluation, then you could definitely see Farouk coming back and going in the top round.
Yeah.
the Michigan kid's really taking a lot of snaps from him, but Nick Anderson has too.
I love Nick
Anderson is going to end up maybe
Oh,
leading
God.
the
He's gonna be number
college
one.
football in receiving touchdowns this year, bro.
Yeah.
If he keeps up with this pace.
Yeah, because Andrell's hurt. Isn't he done for the year?
Yeah, he's done for the year. Yeah,
That's a big loss, but got guys that are already stepping up and taking, stepping in and making money. So that's all you can do, man.
Yeah, but well, we'll see what happens, and then now we're on to the NFL, or the no fun league, if you will.
That's been good.
Let's talk about your boys, bro. Tell me about your boys.
Man, dude, it's crazy to me, man. We got, good season so far. I can't complain, but man, we got blown out by the Niners, and all of a sudden the Niners are, 2 losses in a row, and now they got Sam Darnold at the helm this Sunday, man. Things change on a dime. Chiefs look good, obviously, Taylor Swift's team, but Cowboys are interesting, man, because Dak, I mean, he had the Niners game, he was terrible, but he's actually played pretty well this year. Running game needs to get fixed. I think that's just the offense, man. I'm not sold on McCarthy. Pollard's good, Dowdle's good. Receivers are great. Outside, I ain't gonna be using my damn meme anytime soon, man. It's like Michael Gallup fell off a cliff, bro. But CD, he's already balling out. Cooks is getting involved. Defense is interesting because we lost Trayvon Diggs for the season, man. And anybody knows he's top 3 corner in the league. You put him up there with guys like, Sauce and Pat Surtain and guys of that nature. Gilly's good on the other side. And what's crazy, man, our slot corner, dude, he'll be a slot corner for the next 10 years. Deron Bland, who was the rookie out of Fresno State last year, 6 interceptions, stepped up to the outside. I didn't even know this because he's been playing good. Even in the Niners game, he played good. But, dude, he actually has the lowest, he's number 1 in the, with the receiving yards allowed or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, receiving yards allowed.
So happy for him. Having said that, trade deadline ends on Halloween. That's kind of a joke in and of itself. And the Denver Broncos are having a fire sale. So guys that need a receiver, keep an eye on Sutton, keep an eye on Jerry Jeudy, maybe for your Chiefs. I know y'all need a linebacker because Van Der Esch is out for us. Keep an eye on Josie Jewell, their linebacker, the Iowa kid. But I heard he was off limits, and then it came out, some of the big commentators saying that Surtain's up. Bro, I'll give you this year's first and next year's first for Surtain, because guess what? Trayvon's going to heal. You got to pay CD. You got to start looking at paying Micah because you got to pay Osa. I don't know about Dak, man. It's where it gets tricky because if I got to pay Dak or pay Surtain, I'm paying Surtain, bro. Like if my corner room next year, Jared, is Trayvon, Surtain, and Bland, yeah, good luck. Good luck, bro. That's the best corner room in football next year. But happy, we'll see. We got a tough game against the Rams Sunday. And then we play the Eagles. I see my man Mario smoking that Sinistro. Got the Sinistro TNT. That's gonna be a hell of a game at Philly. Probably gonna lose because Philly, we always split. That's how it goes. But I can't complain, man. Cowboys got to get the red zone figured out, get the offense figured out. Dak played good last game. That's a day-to-day affair. But look, man, if Cowboys get to the playoffs, as long as we don't draw the Niners, we'll be all right, at least for 1 week. All right. How about your Chiefs, though, man? You want to talk about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, they're I don't want to say I feel like they're coasting, but I feel like the last 4 year run of hitting the Super Bowl three out of the last 4 years, I think it's catching up with them a little bit from a being wary. A lot of extra games. I know you don't understand that as a Cowboys fan.
No,
but we're playing. That's like an extra half. That's like an extra half a season for us, bro.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or actually, almost a full season now. Yeah. 3 runs for the Super Bowl and played deep the championship game the year we didn't make it. You got Bolton out.
Yeah,
the receiving core has been tough. Kelsey went off last game, but can he do that every game?
Y'all need a true Kelsey's Kelsey, but y'all need a true number 1. Look, you got contributions from Tony and Rice and all these guys, but dude, if y'all can get Judy, do it.
Hell, the problem is we only have $3.8 million in cap space.
These guys won't cost you anything. Judy.
So if we can find him, I don't know if they would trade him to us though in division.
That's the big thing. Yeah,
I wouldn't if I was in. That would be the dumbest thing they could do. But here's the problem: they're stuck in salary cap hell with Russell Wilson's contract, bro.
No, it's gonna. I'm telling you, Jared, it's gonna be a fire.
It's gonna be full, and they don't have any first or second round picks.
No, that's why they need to trade Surtain and Judy. They can get a first and second back. Yeah.
That's so if we could somehow pick up that receiver, but I will say having Hartman back,
he's a deep threat.
Well, here's the deal: he was able to he got traded, played that Sunday, and was able to make a contribution because he already knew the offense.
Yep.
He already has some kind of, he
Yeah.
has some, some magic or whatever you want to call it, some feel for Mahomes. Mahomes got a feel for him.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see somebody step in that, that could come in and play and give us some effort and give us some yards and catches, right? So the Rice kid's looking good.
Yeah, I like him. Yes,
he's really, the last game he kind of came out of his shell a little bit and caught some good passes.
Hey, who did I tell you about on y'all's defense? But obviously you got Chris Jones. What I tell you about my Purdue boy, Karlaftis?
Yeah, I'll give you that, bro. You called it last year. Obviously he didn't do much as a rookie, but he is playing well this year. Yeah. The injury to Bolton, he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken wrist.
That's probably
that's tough. But we'll have him back in playoff time, and we'll figure it out, right? Like that's just part of it. It's part of the game, bro. Like that's going to happen.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Every team is 2 injuries away from having a terrible season.
Yep, simple as that.
So look what happened with Arizona last year. They were coming off the previous year a playoff run. Everybody had high hopes. They went out and got this guy, got that guy. Next year, Kyler gets hurt. Season's done.
Look at Baltimore, man. When Lamar got hurt, cost him a playoff berth.
Right.
So
we'll see what the Chiefs do, bro. They just got to keep grinding out these wins. We got an easy dub with the Broncos this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you'll have to hit that.
Outside the first drive, the Broncos are pretty terrible. Like they're really good. If you look at the stats, first drive, they're phenomenal. Yeah. After that,
is it the team? Is it Wilson? Is it Sean Payton? Is it an out-of-date head coach?
I don't know, bro. I think Wilson that the team. Bad, I think that the team's not assembled very well.
No.
You got to have the right assembly. Yeah. Russell Wilson really can't throw well past 15 yards, bro.
Dude, it's like if you look at that team on paper, that's a good team. You got guys like Surtain and Jewell, like we were just talking about on defense, and some good 3-techs and all, but like offensively, bro, like that team should be money, man. Like you got the Williams kid at running back from North Carolina, Javonte Williams, whatever.
Got Pirine there. You got
good change.
Turner Yell in the safety position.
Yeah,
there's a couple OU kids there, bro.
Yeah, OU man.
OU men. Yeah.
Is Mims in the Mims?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm still mad Kansas City didn't draft him, but.
Where'd he go? Second, yeah. Go before y'all with Rice?
Yeah.
I think they would have looked at Mims. I know they really liked Rice. I remember.
Mims is gonna, if he can stay with a decent quarterback, Mims is gonna have a great career.
That's why they're gonna trade Judy, because with Mims when you come up, bro,
I think Mims is making it easy for them to let one of those guys go, either him or Sutton, right? Sutherland.
Cortland Sutton, SMU kid. Yeah. He's a good veteran. If he goes to a team like Kansas City, he's going to contribute.
Yeah,
I would look at him like if I was in like Pittsburgh too. Like,
so where are you guys at now? You guys are 5-3,
4-2. We had a bye week.
4-2.
Like I said, we get the Rams 5-2 going into the Eagles game, and I ain't mad about that because then it's crazy. We got a good that easy stretch. We got the Panthers in Carolina. That's a dub. We got the Giants at home. That's a dub. We got Washington at home. I don't know. They're always tricky. But then, dude, we got like Dolphins, Buffalo, Detroit. Like, man, dude.
The Dolphins have done nothing since they fucking trounced the Broncos. Nothing.
Oh yeah, the Eagles took them to task, bro.
Yeah,
like
I'm looking forward to that November 20th game because it's the Eagles and the Chiefs. So I want to come back down to Tulsa and watch it on a Sunday and give our boy Mario.
Mario will take the day off.
Mario, you better take the day off.
He gonna stay home, right? Our good friend over there, man. Love Mario.
Yeah, but yeah, hey man, it's been good catching up, getting episode number 10 out of the way.
Man.
We'll get number 11 up going there early next week.
Yeah, man.
Before your run of 3 consecutive events on the road there.
That's gonna be fun, man. Looking forward to it.
And then we have I actually put together a Fuente Madness here at Tulsa next Thursday. So got a few tickets left for sale, $50. Going to be a lot of great stuff out here for you guys to pick up.
That lineup.
Yeah, if you're a Fuente guy, next Thursday, Tulsa, Oklahoma, place to be, baby.
Oh, you ain't kidding, dude.
We're gonna get some of that Albert G's barbecue catered in. It's gonna be some good stuff, bro. You had Albert G's before?
No, I don't think I've had it before.
Oh yeah, good stuff, bro. It's just Tulsa tradition there, Albert G's.
Wait, is that the place that does like the real good sliced brisket?
Yeah.
I think I've had it like just there, not at the shop, but I've gone there before.
Well, yeah, we haven't had it at the shop before. I'm using them this time.
Oh, I've been there. Yes, I have been. I remember somebody at the shop telling me it was real good.
Well, all right, everybody. Appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to these two knuckleheads, us two knuckleheads, shoot the shit a little bit about what's going on. Look forward to releasing some more information about the 2024 Oklahoma City Boutique Bash, and other upcoming events. Hope everybody takes it easy. Unless you're a Texas Longhorns fan, your quarterback's out. I hope you guys go down, baby.
Oh man, I hadn't heard officially yet. Oh,
he's out 4 to 6 weeks.
Who they play this week?
AC joint sprain.
Who they playing?
Yeah. I'm not sure who they've got this week, bro. To be honest with you.
Gonna be that L, bro.
All right, guys, take it easy. Peace, bro.